Coffee House represents. It's pretty much a support group for gay, lesbian, transgender, straight, any kind of person. Anyone's welcome. It's a support group for people who need support. I've been a member for about 2 years on and off, but I go there still. I consider most of the people there my family. They have stories, really touching stories. Some have happy stories, some have bad, but we all have stories, and there's 7 billion people in the world, so 7 billion stories is a lot of stories. Straight or not, gay or not, doesn't matter. We welcome everyone. The group was founded by Sheila Bishop. She's really, really nice. She got this group together. It's going really well. It's been going for about 5 or 6 years, and most of the members that join always come back. They always come back. It's great seeing new faces, old faces, on and off faces, depends on how much you go, but it's pretty much every Monday. And we do trainings, we learn a lot, we get together, talk about problems, what life throws at you. It's not just about our gay story, it's having someone to talk to, someone to be there, someone to make a friend with. Again, everyone there is friendly. You can't go without being hugged. I guarantee if you go, you're going to be hugged. The environment's wonderful. We're just supporting, loving, we're trying to get our message heard about how we want to go in the right direction for gay, lesbian, transgender youth. We want to be equal, and we just want to be equal. So I interviewed 6 people, and their stories are touching, so I hope you enjoy it. Sheila, you're great because you spend so much time with this group, and you're wonderful, and we thank you, we love you, we talk about how much we love you so much, so thank you for giving us this opportunity. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and hope you enjoy our message, because we just want to be heard, and we just want to have equality just like everyone else. That's our goal, equality for everyone. But yeah, so one day we will have equality, and we hope that people join this group. If they need help, support, we're willing to support you. We're willing to go the extra mile to get you help if you need help, to get you to talk to someone if you need to talk to someone. You don't even have to talk with the whole group. You can sit down for one session and see how it goes. That's what most people do the first time. That's what I did my first time. I didn't talk, but now I talk crazy. I am a talker now. This group helped me open, and I think this group has helped a lot in getting me to where I am today. And that's why I'm making this video, because I respect the group so much, and I respect you, Sheila. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So first question to get off the chest, what do you identify yourself as?
Lesbian.
Sexually.
Lesbian, but I'm also leaning towards pansexual because I have a boyfriend, but he's transgender.
Yeah.
He's a F to M.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pansexual, I guess, but I wouldn't go out with another guy, just him.
Pansexual. Pansexual. So you pretty much like everything, kind of, in a way?
In a way. I can't see myself marrying a girl, but I can see myself being a girl.
I identify myself as a transgender male, so male,
Yep.
basically.
I identify as gay. Male.
I attended this training for the coffee house, and we learned about how to identify ourselves, how to discover ourselves, and you pretty much use your sexual orientation or the word that fits you. It's how you feel.
Yeah.
I label myself as queer because I can be whatever I want to be.
When I first started like kind of realizing I identified as bisexual, just for like because it was scary for me to like be automatic all of a sudden being like different.
Yeah.
It's like no, I still like girls, I'm still kind of normal, and then I realized it actually wasn't not being normal, and also realized that girls just weren't for me. So then I came out as gay. With my friends, I did that first just because I know they would definitely support me no matter what. my parents, because I knew they would too, but it was different because, you know, their son, and I can't give them any daughters, or any children, so.
At what age did you come out? And who did you come out to?
I came out at 14 to my friends, just as like a, you know, getting used to it kind of thing. And then I came out to my parents when I was 15.
When I came out, it was at a Panera. I was with my father. I sat down, I crossed my hands on the table, I looked him in the eye and said, Dad, I like girls. And he looked at me and he was like, okay. And that's pretty much it. And then I went to the bathroom and I waited for a little bit and I came out, oh god, I must have been 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Like, when I was little, like, I used to tell myself, like, I'm not a lesbian. You can't be a lesbian. No way! Because you know, my parents didn't really approve of it.
Yeah.
So, eventually I came out to them. They didn't believe me.
Yeah.
But
did they say it was just a phase?
yeah, they just said it was, you know, you're just trying to get attention, things like that.
That makes
Because
sense.
it sucked.
I came out on Facebook. At
Have a
14,
feeling.
I had a feeling that I was interested in girls, but I didn't really know until 14 pretty
Yeah.
much that I was interested.
I came out as gay when I was 11.
You did? How
I
did
liked
that-
boys ever since.
I came out to my mom.
Was that fun?
Oh no, she shot a cow. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
Do you wish that she did speak out? Yeah.
God, she didn't have a cow? Oh no.
Do you think because your mom's not too accepting that your relationship's kind of splitting apart?
With her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm planning to go to college far off, like on the other side of this.
What were your family's thought about you being gay?
Well, my mom was like, you know, it could be a phase, you're still young, blah, blah, blah. But she was like, you know, we still love you, and if it's not a phase, that's awesome. If it is a phase, that's awesome. You're a son, and that's awesome.
That's
So that was really, yeah.
Supportive family is good. Is there anybody that you wanted to come out to but didn't for a period of time because you're afraid that person wouldn't accept you?
My grandparents on my dad's side are very conservative. Like, they don't like when boys have long hair. And, well, my grandpa just passed away, and I never actually told him. And that's really, I'm feeling bad about that, like, right now. But I'm going to talk to my Nana probably when I'm down in Florida soon. I feel like they might already know from my dad. I don't know, but... So, other than that, no, I'm pretty open about it.
Oh yeah, my grandparents. Like I told them, I actually put it just recently on Facebook, and my step grandmother is like, "Oh yeah, we support you no matter what." I'm like, "Yes," and they're full out Italian too.
Do you think you have a support system in your family?
Yeah, with the two that live all over Florida.
But right now, does your mom accept you still?
No,
Doesn't?
I gotta be a lesbian,
You do?
so I'm not being honest.
Do you have a supportive family system?
Oh, yes, definitely.
That's always great.
My family will stick with me. It's wonderful and it just makes me appreciate it so much more. I feel so thankful because I honestly thought it was like this for a lot of other people, but hearing the stories of some people in the group about how their dads talk to them or how they've been kicked out of the house or basically disowned because they're gay or trans, it makes me think, oh my god, that's the way it's
Listen, I've been coming to the coffee house for 5 years. Okay? And this is my home. This is where I learned about love and relationship and caring, and I learned how to support one another. I learned everything here. Like, this has been my stable home, where I can go back to my foster home or wherever I'm staying, but in the end of the day, like, I will always be able to come here and call it home.
At school, were you ever...
Yes, I'm always picked on. I'm still picked on to this day.
Really? Mm-hmm. What are some names that you have been called?
Queer, fag. I've been called a dyke before. Fat ass homosexual. Hot, sexy.
Interesting, intelligent,
Ooh.
outgoing, confident. Those are some How long have you been coming to the coffee house?
Oh, like 2 years on and off.
2 years. And it's enjoyable?
Oh,
You love the coffee house?
oh my god.
Recently, I was at UMass, right when I go to college, with my ex-boyfriend, and we were walking just along the street. And some guy left his door, and like, "Hey, Fags!" And I was like, "I know, that's the point." And you know, it was still like kind of like, you know, not fun to hear, but you know, I know enough to know it's like, you know, it's your security. I'm me. I'm cool at that. You're not cool with me. Good for you. Have fun doing that.
Are there any names you've ever been called, unfortunately, growing up?
She, it, woman.
Does it hurt when you get called?
Yeah, it used to hurt, but now it doesn't. It's like, whatever, I've heard this, can you come up with something better, something new, creative, original that you have not seen on TV?
Have you ever been called names before because of your sexual orientation? Kind of names.
The double,
Yeah.
like, weird.
Growing up in school, was it hard?
Well, in 9th grade, I had this kid, and he would make fun of me and call me gay and everything, and I said, and then eventually I came out and said, listen, I am gay. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I would have girlfriends, and we'd be like making out in the hall,
Yeah.
and I'd go into homeroom and people would go, diking it out. Stuff like that, or the guys would scream, carpet muncher, down the whole hallway, so everyone just looks at me. I'm like, yeah.
Has it been hard going through
The
the
whole
transition?
It hasn't been hard. I mean, the only challenge I have with it right now is my friends saying that they're not going to call me Scout because they're used to calling me by my real name, like my born name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, that's understandable. But then I have some other ones that are like, well, I'm not going to call you Scout and I'm not going to call you Male because you don't have the parts. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I live in the ghetto, and most people that live in the ghetto are like not poor but don't have the money to
Yeah.
get that. And on top of that, my mom's not even supportive, so it doesn't matter if I even had the money. I mean, I still wouldn't be able to get the parts, so I guess you're just going to have to keep calling me that till we're not friends anymore.
I like the name Scout a lot.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best choice.
Kill.
I love the name so much.
Right?
It's a good name.
From To Kill a Mockingbird. Even better.
I read that book.
Sad.
Which one's Scout? Because I
Scout's
don't
the girl.
That's girl. Okay. I remember now.
When I was little, it was pretty awkward. Yeah, switch school.
I'm giving you all
I had
my
one friend
love.
all of 6th grade.
Do you have any stories growing up that you really think about all the time and it has to do with your sexual orientation? Bad stories, good stories?
There was this one night, we went out for a date at the movies, and it was just us two at first. We were sitting and all the way in the back. No one could see us, but a couple teenagers came in, and they were from this gang, and they walked up to us. I was holding up to them, but they're like, "Oh, you're a bunch of faggots," and I was like, "Oh, I'm a faggot." And they were disgusted. They were so disgusted. They left the movie theater.
It's refreshing to see younger people embracing themselves,
Yeah.
and I'm actually a little jealous because they have parents that accept them.
Yeah.
My parents don't.
Yeah. That's.
I did go through the whole me coming out as lesbian, thinking that I should dress like a guy because I wanted to be the male in the relationship, or the one that I wanted to be the dominant in the relationship.
Yeah.
I thought that for a long period of time I needed to dress like a guy and shave my hair and just be a boy, but that wasn't me. That wasn't who I was, I don't take it as a phase, I just take it as experimenting with myself,
A lot of stereotypes, but they're so blown out of proportion that it's just like one shouldn't define someone by their sexuality based on what you think you know. Get to know them and then make your own decisions.
I just think that everybody should be open-minded and not be ignorant about, people that are gay, because we are still human. We are still the same as they are. Straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual. We're still the same. We're still human. They don't know they don't know us enough to judge us. But if they gave us a chance and they didn't know our sexual orientation, they would treat us just the same as us.
Perfect. What kind of guy do you think you are? For people that just think you're a gay guy, what do you consider yourself? Because you're obviously not just a gay guy.
Ooh, that's a good question. How do I see myself? I see myself as an energetic young man who enjoys talking to people, meeting people. I enjoy socialities, like social interactions. I enjoy playing music. I enjoy listening to music.
I actually just found out that you get a 4-year tuition if you're adopted.
You're adopted?
Yes.
You get free tuition until you're
Yep.
25. I get the same thing, and I'm starting college this summer.
Yep, exactly.
You have to go through you get the papers, and you're going to go far. You got that tuition.
And that's good because, I mean, I'm going to out-of-state college, hopefully, so I have to bring up my grades, and I'm going for doctorate, so
Yeah.
that's going to help me a lot.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Plastic surgeon.
Really? That's awesome. What are your hobbies?
I snowboard. I read. I write poetry.
Yeah.
I love animals. I went to college for early childhood education, but I dropped out, and I want to go back to be either a vet tech or a veterinarian.
So you're not just a lesbian. You are a soon-to-be child helper, veterinarian.
Yeah.
You're a good person. You come into the coffee house. Do you feel like
I feel like I'm safe here, like I'm at home.
you're open more?
Yeah.
Coffee House is super supportive. I mean, all the like events that we go on and everything, then you meet other supportive people and you're like,
So joining the coffee house would make you more open.
yeah, it opens your perspective on like other things and other people, just not one lifestyle, like not gays and lesbians, bisexuals, like you got the whole shebang of the whole rainbow and everything.
Do you enjoy the pizza at the coffee house?
I love pizza, but
We were just eating it.
Oh, it's really great to see the diversity of
Yeah.
the people here and just how welcoming the attitude is and getting all these chances to interact with people that from like different walks of life, different stories.
When you think of the coffee house, 6 words that come to mind. 6. None bad.
family.
That's good.
Fun, energetic, supportive, active, youthful.
Open, friendly,
Safe.
Fun. I have this too.
accepting,
Accepting. Close. Fun.
Gay, lesbian, bi, transgender, asexual, pansexual.
That's good.
inclusive, organized.
Very friendly.
Do you feel more open?
I do feel more open. It feels like it's very easy to make connections.
You made a lot of friends?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Definitely.
I like everyone here, which is
Nice. One sentence.
A home when you don't have one.